morning, everybody. Is this too much content? Let me know if this is too much content, okay? Because this is like 3 videos within the span of a week, one of them being a live, out on the porch, drinking scotch video. Let me know if it's too much. You don't want to see too much of old Bob Ross of shaving with his happy little trees. See? Here's my happy little tree right here. Anyway, well, it's Monday morning, I almost said Tuesday morning. It's weird, it's Thanksgiving week, so the kids are out of school, the wife is at home, the in-laws are in the house, everybody's going crazy, all the routines are off, and so I've snuck off to the bathroom to join you to shave. I didn't really sneak off, I gotta get ready for work. I have to go to work still. Yeah, okay, I took a shower. Let's lather up. Put some water on my face. We're gonna use the old standby Sterling Soaps Margaritas in the Arctic. The blend, I put together some, the bay rum stuff in there. I'm getting down to the margarita part more. Get some more water in my brush. Using the old satin tip, synthetic Badger brush. Thanks to all the folks that joined me on that live one on Saturday night. That was cool. It's fun talking. It's hard to talk though when you got all these, got all the notifications coming in and you're trying to answer everybody's question and everything. But thanks for joining me. We'll do some more of those because it's easy for me and it's fun. And but let's shave. Let's get back to shaving. You know, everything is pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie spice, pumpkin spice thing. And last year I got some pumpkin spice shaving soap. I think I did a review on it. I know I talked about it last year. And maybe there are some things that shouldn't be pumpkin spice. Actually, it had like cinnamon added to it, so it kind of burned me. And that's not good. You don't want to burn when you're shaving, right? Anyway, we're back to the old margaritas in the Arctic and the Rockwell razor, which is starting to get grungy, just the way I like it. Now, see, always at the ready. I've got my fat boy, the old grungy fat boy, and there you go. And I'd never heard of this before last week, but I've been called out by a fellow YouTube shaver named Joe from Queens to do a 7 deadly sins of wet shaving. Now, I'd never heard of this before, so I had to watch a couple of videos and see what they meant, because I thought that maybe I had been committing 7 deadly sins of wet shaving, like I wasn't shaving correctly, or never go against the grain and never use Barbasol. Well, especially not Barbasol. People hate that I use Barbasol, but I gotta be me, folks. You can do everything, you know. You can eat at McDonald's and you can then eat at like a 5-star Michelin restaurant too. You can do everything. That's what life is about. It's sampling from all the different items on the buffet, from the healthiest to the least healthy. But anyway, so I got to do one of these 7 deadly shins. Pardon me. 7 deadly sins of wet shaving. And he's just like kind of talking about, you know, like lust and gluttony and envy and things that you have. So I'm trying to make it interesting. I'll watch a couple more to see what people have done before, and then I'll take it my own direction. But as far as shaving this weekend, like I said, everything's been, the in-laws are in town, kids are out of school, Thanksgiving's coming up. We were traveling around doing all kind of stuff this past weekend. And so the routine has been off. Normally, you know, when I get my time to shave, but we were rushed to get out the door yesterday, and so I shaved with the electric razor. Tell anybody. Don't tell anybody in the wet shave community that not only do I sometimes use Barbasol, but I also sometimes use an electric shaver. Just for whatever works, you know, take it on a daily basis. If you've got time to retire to your shave den every morning for your luxurious shave with your shirt on. No, I'm just kidding, guys. For the guys that shave with their shirts on YouTube, I don't blame you. You notice I only shoot from the shoulders up. You don't want to see this dad bod. Believe me. Believe me. Anyway, there's the first pass. So yeah, I used the electric razor, I think twice on Saturday and Sunday. But that's, you know, in lieu of not shaving, because that would be my norm, right? On the weekend, if I was not in the mood, I would just not shave. But I like to take these whiskers down. Talking to some folks on the on that live podcast, live YouTube stream on Saturday night. Talking to one fella, lives in India, who desperately wants to grow a beard. I was looking for my advice, but look for one of those crazy beard channels. I mean, that giant beards are all the rage amongst the youngsters here in the United States. The hipsters, if you will. They've got these huge beards, so look for one of those guys and maybe they can help you figure it out. But like I said on the live stream, I think it's just genetics. I've got a good friend that can't grow a beard to save his life, but he's got one. It doesn't stop him. He's got whatever he's got, you know. Rock what you got, right? Rock that dad bod. Rock that not very good beard. Rock that big crazy beard. That's the beauty of life, man. I keep saying this. Do what works for you as long as it doesn't hurt you or hurt anybody else. And be good to each other. Be respectful. More dad advice from the Bob Ross of shaving. I've got the window open because it's still a beautiful day. Gorgeous November day here in Texas. Sun is shining. I don't know if you can hear, I've got the window open here in the bathroom. Somebody's blowing leaves in a futile effort to get rid of all the leaves here. You just keep blowing them from one yard to another, blow them back. The leaf wars, you know, start up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Not me, I do have a leaf blower, but I maintain certain hours to make sure that even the young people that live in the houses near me, who probably sleep late still, who aren't parents, who like to sleep in till 11:30 or noon, I don't want to wake them up with a leaf blower. Be kind to one another. Be respectful. Be respectful. You know the golden rule, folks? Remember that? They still teach that in Sunday school? All right. And can I also tell you, can I admit something? Remember last week, or last Saturday, on the live stream, I was talking about if I have one glass of scotch, sometimes I have a hangover. I wouldn't call it a hangover yesterday morning, but I had a headache. And my headache's just, there's one point right here. It's like one nerve in my head that just pains me all day. And after 1.5 drinks, that was it. Sad, I know. So I'm taking her easy this week because I just can't do that anymore. I'm not going to do a full third pass. You see me lathering up my whole face. It's just kind of fun to do that with a shaving brush. If you don't have a shaving brush, if you guys haven't ever tried one, they're kind of fun. They feel weird at first, and I didn't like them at first. I like putting it on with my hands using the Barbasol or whatever I was using at the time. But it's kind of cool. I'm just going to take a couple of spots down that normally have whiskers left over at the end, like on my cheeks here, on my chin. And maybe I'll just do this. It's different on a daily basis. Take it day to day, folks. It's all you can do, right? It was really cool talking to everybody from all over the world. Rio de Janeiro, Canada, Australia, India. Technology is a wonderful thing. And y'all are wonderful people. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll do some more of those live streams as I get inspired. And usually when it's nice and cool outside in the wintertime, that's when I like to sit outside and do that kind of stuff. Normally in the past, I'd just sit there all lonely by myself, talking to myself. Pretending to be talking to people. No, not really. All right, that's it. See that? I'm not even going to do that down there. Don't need to. My wife ain't going to kiss down here on my neck. Maybe when we were dating. Cold water now. Oh. Cold water. It's bracing. All right. Dry off. Don't be afraid to wipe soap off your face. You know, you see the movies where they're like the Old West. They go into the barbershop and then they wipe off their face and they just little shaving cream all over their face. That's all right. You can do that. You might have to wash your towels more often, but all right. Gonna use the old caffeinated aftershave. I bought some of that Everyman Jack, but I accidentally bought the unscented, and I don't like that. That's about how much I'm using. Not very much. Spread it around a little bit. Ah, there we go. Love it. It's actually spearmint flavor. I looked on the label. Spearmint flavor. That's it. Wow, third video in the span of just a few days. That's, like I said, let me know if it's too much. I don't want to overextend my welcome here. Fish and YouTube shaving videos. No, what is it? Guests and YouTube shaving videos are like fish. They stink after 3 days. It's the holiday season. Good thing I have really great in-laws, and they are a pleasure to have staying with me. I lucked out. I think I discussed that in the live stream as well. I'm just washing out my brush, washing out the shaving soap, and I just sit this out to dry. It's almost time to switch to a new feather blade coming up, and that's it. If I'm crazy, if I'm feeling it, if I need to escape again from the holiday madness this week, I'll come back up here and do another one. You can't stop me. I can't be stopped. I might be able to be stopped, but I'm going to say I can't be stopped. All right, thanks for joining me. Have a good week. Have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't talk to you before then. And if you don't live in the United States, that's great too. Have a good day, have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon.